Welcome back to StereoTypeRecords.co.za. I'm Lester Hine, and today I have on the couch with me Mr. Keeno Lee. Keeno, welcome.
Hello, Mom.
Now, for those of you who don't know and can tell by now, Keeno is not just a singer and performer. He's also got his roots in comedy, acting, directing. He's quite a talented guy. And tell me, Keeno, when you on stage, how do your other spheres, your other talents filter in?
Spheres. I like that.
I said spheres.
No, you did. You know what? It's all about performance. It's all about giving the audience what the best that you can produce on that day. So you've got to use all skills that you have and put it all together and just make it one big ball of awesomeness.
A big ball of awesomeness. I like it.
Sometimes my head wants to explode.
Now, on the singing and musical performances side,
yes.
You obviously just signed to StereoType Records.
You heard?
I have heard it. One or two people did mention it to me.
It feels so warm inside.
What made you decide that it was time to sign to a record label? And what influenced your decision? And what do you hope to get from signing to a record label?
Lee Simon, the CEO, chairman of the board, a great guy, very motivational. Spoke to me and promised me a car.
Was it a model? A scale model?
A Matchbox edition. No, look. It was just time to realize that I need to start thinking of myself as a business. And as a business, I'm the brand, I'm the product, and I need to align myself with the best possible brands. And that's from a business sense. StereoType Records is a fast-growing company. It's a young company. It's a fresh company. It's got great talent on board. The infrastructure is up and running and it's going. It's been together for about a year now, about a year, and just moved from strength to strength. And it's very obvious that this is the stable that artists in South Africa are going to want to be at in the future. And also, you're on my board.
Very true. Very true. Just going back to what you said there, the business side. Now, that's a personal question here. Do you think the music business is becoming more business than music? Just on a side note.
Sometimes I was at a show the other night, I went to see a show, and I was looking at it from a very critical point of view, and I realized that I stopped just enjoying things. I actually keep looking at the different levels, and I yearn for those days when I didn't have those levels. But the thing is, as you get older, as you work with more people, work with more artists, you start to absorb information, and your eyes change, your ears change.
You become a critical listener.
Yeah. So when it comes to business and music, you always have to think in the back of your mind, what is this going to do for me commercially? You know, you have to decide, is this a commercial song? Is it going on the album because I want it to be there? Or is it because I need radio play? You know, these things have to be in your mind. But you also have to stick to making music that you think is good and that you would like to listen to.
Yeah.
So, and then, you know, hopefully it works, translates into your audience listening to it as well.
Now, on the topic of music that you listen to, who do you listen to? Who have you listened to? Where do your influences come from? And
well, I like me some Maxwell, some Stevie. I love Stevie, girl. But I like Maxwell, I like Stevie, I like New Soul, I like StereoType Records artists. I like so many different people. I can't put it all out. I'm very eclectic like that.
Instead of naming artists, which sound is it?
It's the sound of a keyboard. It's a Rhodes. You know, like that stuff.
So the soulful stuff.
I'm also getting more into your older soul stuff, less known, you know, stuff like Donny Hathaway, but not the popular stuff, the other stuff, you know, Teddy Pendergrass, you know, stuff like that people aren't maybe listening to all the time, but it's really influencing the way that I'm singing nowadays, and just being able to access the music that's, you know, let me just get a little cartoon on you for a second. The music that lives inside you, you know. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to go subterranean on you, but I'll go deep.
That's quite good.
Right.
I could drown in that.
No, it's fine. The music, you know, I mean, when I'm on stage, it's not like, sometimes you can't control what's going to happen. It's it comes from a place of joy. You have to access that happiness that you have because I'm actually on stage and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And you have to appreciate that at that point because tomorrow might not be there. And so you got to take that performance and say, this could be the last performance that I ever do.
Yeah.
So I want this audience to remember me. Doesn't matter who comes on before me, who comes after me, they have to remember what I did.
Yeah.
So I have to make that performance memorable. You see how
so you do that, yeah. Now, for those of you who have been listening out, Keeno has 2 hit singles on radio. First being Your Man, and the second single, which is on play at the moment, is called Hook. Very cool, very funky single. Now, are both of these singles going to make it to the album? What's the album going to be like?
Oh, the album.
The album question. It always comes back to the album question.
Your Man was released almost a year ago, which is surprising to a lot of people because they don't realize it's been out that long. But it's difficult because I was working independently. I didn't perhaps have the support structure that the record label provides in terms of logistics and admin and just supporting your artists as well. But things are moving faster. I just organized a deal with another producer. I'm keeping it on the hush a little bit, but he's very good and his music's doing very well. Local producer, and myself and Ibrahim are still moving along, not moving on, but moving along. And look, I think it's going to be worth the wait. You know, there's a very famous eatery in Cape Town, and it says, "Good food is worth the wait." Good food is worth the wait. Cutting for how much? Cutting for, right? So if you want good music, yeah, you're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Okay. A little bit.
And does the album have a title?
It's called Revolution.
Revolution?
Yes. It was called Personal Revolution.
Okay.
Because it was about the changes that I've been going through. You know, I've been doing a lot of things. My dad passed away at the beginning of the year. I got dumped a couple of times, but I don't talk about it. So it was all about the changes that I was going through, and basically sort of like having a coup in my head, yeah, and attacking my life with new energy.
Yeah.
But now it's gone, it's called Revolution because the earth has gone around the sun in a revolution.
Yeah.
Once. It's a year.
Happens every year.
So it's called Revolution.
Okay. Well, Keeno, I think that's all the time we have for today. Thank you very much for spending some time on the couch.
Thank you, Lester.
Cool.
You know, you should phone me. I should like have coffee and stuff.
I will definitely give you a call. We've got coffee in the kitchen, so we can do coffee now. Thanks again for joining us on StereoTypeRecords.co.za. It's been Keeno Lee with the Keeno Lee.
I'd like to eat your liver with some fava beans and a lovely Chianti.
The multi-talented Keeno Lee on the couch with us. We'll be back next Monday morning with lots and lots more. See you then. Cheers.